got a Megalodon tooth.
Okay guys, welcome back to another episode. Today it's really windy. We'll show you some footage of the ocean on the west side here. Strong northerly, so we predicted that with windy TV and we cancelled last night. So hopefully all the people that were supposed to be on today aren't too upset about it. Not great conditions. But today we're going to do some land-based activities. We're going to find some ancient relics and bring you guys along. Hopefully you'll enjoy what we find, if we find any at all. If not, we've got a fakie to show you.
Let's go.
So we've got this strong northerly coming in, stirring up in the lagoon. You can see a good rip coming through here. Gross. Alright, now obviously because we're not professional YouTubers, we just dabble. Our main job is tour guides. We do glass bottom boat tours. So we're just going to stop at HATAMITSUNAMI now and check our boats because it's so windy. Good to just check the moorings and have a look. We'll just have a look from the beach and make sure that they're still sitting good and riding well on the mooring. So, alright, so we're at HATAMITSUNAMI. You can see our two boats out there riding nicely. Horrible conditions. You can see the viz is all stirred up, that milky colour in the water. That's really gross. But yeah, the nice thing is it can clear up really quickly here. So yeah, tomorrow's another day. But today, land-based activities. Yeah, Treepy is over there. Foxy is ready to go. I've got my heat waves on now. Controversially, these are Northwest safety boots. And they're probably the most comfortable shoes for hiking.
Four-wheel drive thongs.
Four-wheel drive thongs. What we're looking for is ancient fossils. Now, Caitlin's going to give you guys some facts about the Cape Range in a little bit, all right? But one of the things she's found here is a beautiful little shell fossil. Do we know what kind of shell that is, Caitlin?
No.
It's not like we're scientists or anything.
So the Cape Range is a pretty special spot. It emerged from the ocean about 5 million years ago as an island, and when it did, all of the water movement created this big cave system all throughout the range. So people describe it as basically like a giant aerobar. It's little pockets and caves all throughout the range, hundreds and hundreds of them. So it's basically the ancient Ningaloo. And because of that, there's all of these amazing fossils all throughout the range of all of the sea life that was here when it was underwater. And one of the most special ones that we can find in here is the Megalodon teeth. So the Megalodon was a species of shark. It was the biggest known fish or shark to ever exist in the ocean. They were thought to get up to about 18 meters long. So the teeth that have been found have been up to 18 centimeters long, so huge. Okay guys, so we've just found the first thing of what we're looking for. It's a pretty poor example, so it's pretty damaged, but Caitlin's going to show you guys here once I get out of the sun. What have we got, Caitlin? So we've got a Megalodon tooth. You can see that was the top, and then there's the bit that's still serrated. So cool. The Megalodons were pretty much the apex predator of the ocean, but they went extinct anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 million years ago. And it's thought that they went extinct either because of a decrease in their prey, which was like whales and large marine mammals, or competition from other predators, so smaller, faster sharks, orcas, things like that. So it was originally thought that the Megalodons were a relative of the white shark that exists today. But it's been found now that there were, well, the ancestors of the white sharks were around at the same time as Megalodons were. So they weren't related, but it's thought that they may have looked similar because they have really, really similar teeth to modern day white sharks. Got another really beautiful little fossil here. Some more fossilized shells. So cool.
Okay, well this is really unsatisfying when you end up with a stick in your heat wave. Now it's easily fixed. You just pull the stick out, chuck your heat wave back on the floor, put your foot back in and you're off again. Hard to see. There's another one here sticking out of the rock. You can see the serrations there. Well, I found this ridge back in 2004 and there was a tooth there. Obviously a tooth there. There was a rock down there that had broken open and there were 2 teeth there. There was another massive tooth over there. In total, I think we counted 14 teeth on this ridge alone. I kept it a secret for many, many years. And then a ranger told me that I should tell them where it was. So I told Parks where it was, and within 2 years the WA Museum had come here and cut them all out of the rock. I was hoping they were going to make a walk trail from the road. It's about 800 metres. Would have been really cool to come and find Megalodon teeth with the kids on a windy day, just like we do. Okay, so there's another one just here. That's a beautiful little specimen there. Unfortunately the tip's cracked off, and then there's another one in really bad condition up here. So one thing I've been told since the fact is that this is possibly a cleaning station for Megalodons. You can see another spot where they've cut another tooth out there. They were supposed to cover all this up, but it looks like a giant scar on the rock. You can see. And then there was another one up there. I'll put a photo up of Xander. My son sitting next to that one when it was still in the rock a few years ago. But pretty amazing to think that there could have been, just over 5 million years ago, Megalodons swimming around above us, getting cleaned by some kind of cleaner fish. Hey Foxy.
Yeah, so cool. The Cape Range is not only a cool spot to find all of these beautiful fossils of the sea creatures that lived here when it was underwater, but it's also a really cool spot to find artifacts from human life as well. So because we're so close to the edge of the continental shelf here, the shoreline's always been pretty close to where it is today, so it's a really cool spot to find all of these things left behind from the people that used to call this place home. So there was a shell necklace found here, which showed that there was human life here at least 35,000 years ago, and it's thought that there could have been people living in the range anywhere up to 65,000 years ago. So all throughout the range there's midden sites and places where there's like tools and things left behind from those people. So yeah, really cool reminder.
Back down the hill, up the hill, down the hill, down the creek. There we go.
Yeehaw.
Heat waves just slaying it today. Little Euro there, hopping away. Good night, mate. Didn't mean to disturb you. Oh, look at him. Her. See you, mate. Alright, be rude. Alright, so we made it back to the Troopy. Sun's just getting low in the sky. Yeah, we might just go and dip our feet in the ocean actually, because it's, mine are a bit spinifex bashed.
And I've got blisters.
What do you reckon, Foxy? We could dip with the feet in the ocean?
Definitely dip with the feet in the ocean.
Okay, let's do that. Go. us in the range on a windy day, still windy as today. Now, sorry. Still windy as, but we had a great time walking up in the ranges and we found a couple of extra shark teeth that we didn't know about, Megalodon teeth, and just really cool just to explore the range because there's so much to check out here. All the limestone karst system that Caitlin was talking about before. We didn't find any caves today, but there's over 800 caves logged on the Cape, so plenty of stuff to check out. Some of the caves should be protected a little bit. They've got water layers in the cave, and so you shouldn't just go into any cave without knowing about it beforehand. I know on some other TV series and stuff they've shown people going into the caves, but some of those layers can be very sensitive, so you shouldn't just charge into those caves without knowing much about them.
Yeah, but definitely cool for us that we get to spend most of our time underwater on the reef, so it's pretty cool to explore what was once the reef but is now land.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Alright, we'll see you next time here on Ningaloo Crew. She's always stuffing her face. Cold. Oh yeah. Work it. The heat waves copped a blowout and kept going all day. She's not very chatty. Peace out. That's really unsatisfying as a sex wax
Take it off.
thing. We're descending it west side.
Almost left you behind.